after seeing the Tide. Like, you know, Rubik doesn't do shit against Tide in the lane.
That's true.
Keep you in Div 1. Blood grenades flying everywhere here. DB actually taking the time to turn around and throw out some wild axes. He will die for that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think there's a place for this hero. I think there's a place for this hero. Yeah, I like that the early
right
meteor
above
hammer.
Sand King in the trash can.
No, not putting him in the Sand King tier. Made him about 75% of the way up there, and then Raven fell back down.
This is a disaster.
Ooh, Carl. Yoa, he's going to cut over. That's not going to be good enough. Oh, no. Now he's just going to die to Raven. Yoa's still going to try and get here in time, but is not going to do anything. Even that slight was just sad.
Lich Monkey is. Meanwhile, KP left on the top will take that tier 1 with the hammer. He's trying to accelerate his own while this bottom skirmish is happening. DB is still
Dark Blow dies. Raven had this boundless strike and will be able to finish up DB. Carl is here as well. Go for the kill and joke him. And will likely get it, because I don't think anything is slowing down Carl, especially with the shield rune. They're going to try and slow him down, in fact, and now the jump forward in your dream's going to join in on this engagement. Great rotation
kill
by him. Getting this kill on Raven is going to be worth so much. Just don't let him duck into the trees. All right, Chronosphere just to make sure you got him. That's fair. I accept that. Pull him back in, the Ravage. Can they chain this? I don't think so. He's already got a Remnant out. He doesn't have another Remnant, though. This is going to be kind of awkward. He's got another one coming up in a second here. Needs to get rid of these stuns, but there's just too many heroes surrounding him. No help whatsoever.
Look at Rally bottom. Got some serious push going on.
He does. The Lich Armor is delaying a lot of this. Now KP is going to sit in front of this push. He's just going to waddle his ass forward. Stop the push. Yokum's going to be left behind. They have to roar just to get out of here. Blacklist are not going to be giving up any towers for free. Not this game.
They used to benefit from those kills when they have.
Oh, grabs him midair. Jokum a little too close to the sun there. Hopping around in the trees. Bosku with a quick reaction.
Go get the connection.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're going to go for him. They're going to drop it all on Carl. A big kill to get, as long as they actually get it. Oh, no. Oh, a bash at the end secures it. A little bit of a close call. In your dream, going to be ravaged here. No saves available. They drop double ultimates to get the return kill.
I'm going to find him.
They catch him on the neutral here. See if they hit the slight chains. Get him with the silence first. Chains afterwards. Big kill. 2 kills in a row on the Pango. Playing with the Helm of the Overlord, so this tier 2 is going to start being chipped away. Drawing some attention. See if he gets caught for it, though. Instead, they run into the Skywrath Mage. Okay, get a support kill. DB's going to TP on out of here.
Maybe Raven needs to help setting some threat up on these cores.
Oh, killing the Ember would go. They're going to get him with the Yule Scepter. Raven. They get the Bramble immediately afterwards. Good catch. And Yoe, honestly, a little bit slow in reacting there.
So things are aligning really nicely here. If they can get a good fight with this Blink Ravage. AG are not expecting this.
Oh, they're trying to make the play. And they're going to be baited into it. KP hits a 2-man Ravage, setting up for what should be 2 kills. Tim's going to go for the support here. Jokum being run down. Yule Scepter to slow him down. So yeah, they'll get both of those kills eventually.
This Chrono bottom. At least it won't be Carl for a 3rd time.
I mean, are you willing to? Okay. Yes, they are willing to use it.
I mean, you have to because he has Yules. So, like, you'd want to just casually silence and kill him there, but that is a mandatory Chrono if you want it.
I guess the question is, are they too exposed using the Chronosphere?
So I think they are gonna go do it at some point in this game. But
got him with the blink off the clip. They're gonna hit him a 2nd time. In your dream, in big trouble. Good control out for the Rubik though with a stolen Rolling Thunder. That's gonna be able to give him enough time to get the Faceless Void out of here. Jokum is just tearing him apart with this one. Beautiful Rolling Thunder by him. Didn't get a kill just yet, but I think Tim's, yeah, he's going to die. Raven's going to cover KP there with the Wukong's command.
Really good chance at this 5-man fight that otherwise felt a little hard into the early pipe from KP.
Smoke's gonna break.
Blink Ravage.
Jokum smokes breaks. He blinks forward, goes to the high ground. Nobody to be found, and unfortunately he's stuck because you don't have shield crash. It's a lot easier to get stuck in that spot. And
I really think Blacklist are afraid of this, but they're having issues finding the opening into the better beast vision. What does In Your Dream find here? They find a Lich.
Got one. Nice force
He's
stat.
gonna go.
Trying to get away. Chronosphere on the two supports here.
But he got Frost Shield.
Either one of them. They're having a hard time with the Frost Shield going out. The BKB is going to wear out soon. Oh, In Your Dream. He's in trouble
screwed.
now. Hit by the Terrorize, caught in a corner, and killed the Blacklist. Oh, and a Ravage to follow it up to being able to catch the Skywrath and the DB Beastmaster. The stolen Ravage goes out to try and cover DB as he looks to be able to get away. The Primal Roar only gets him so far, though. Slowed down by the Diffuser Blade, ultimately killed. Bosku trying to get away from the Dragon will be fine. Jokum, he's going to die as well. You know, it was looking all right for Army Genius.
Blacklist supports that buyback, and you're on Radiant Outpost, right? So, like, even in a Dream scenario where you chrono both the supports, if you kill them both in chrono, by the way, he has been racing it up. He's also been slaying it. 13-1 on Mr. Monkey King. His staff is big.
Raven, with the help of KP, will be able to force a reaction out of AG. Maybe it's a bit more of a reaction than he anticipated, though. Loses Aegis in an instant. Has his BKB, though. Here, what they had in mind. Want the back line. DB, his smoke's going to break on the other side of this high ground. Awkward. They're going to blink forward. Oh, they found the
what a find.
kill if they can get it. He silenced up and will be killed. Great pick for Army Geniuses.
Now, but the later this game goes, the sweatier it's going to get. Ag's done for Raven. The Wukong soldiers dripping a bit. Oh, they're looking. Do they have the burst?
In Your Dream, are they going to go for him? Bound to strike into the Terrorize. They got a force staff to be able to get him away. Slight chains onto the Dark Willow here. In Your Dream is approaching this.
They're going to sack him.
Tried to go for the Dark Willow. They're going to fight Marath Mage ultimate. Not quite enough to be able to get
out
it.
again.
Walks out of the Wukong's command, and so does the Ember Spirit. So
They didn't get the hell out.
Fight that one. They got vision of Raven. He's trying to jump away into the trees now.
There's vision everywhere, even in the Lotus pool.
Get the initiation with the Rolling Thunder. Going for Yoei. Going for the back here. Carl driving through them, but the team not really following it up so much. Bound to strike is going to be a little bit off the mark here. DB, he's got a BKB, so he's going to be fine. Shrugs off that Bedlam damage, no problem. KP is in pretty deep here, but he's also very tanky. But the Heaven's Halberd, Army Geniuses, despite having him surrounded, can't actually go for the big man.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Roshan is being done by Raven.
Yeah, that was why that's a very awkward position. I think if they had gone there before the
from the Tormentor, there's more like better tier 4 items, which is naturally powering everybody up. So if you have the better late game, you got to be pretty content here. KP gonna drop the Ravage on DB to make sure there's no BKB.
Interesting. I mean, it makes his single target jump a bit better. Makes the voids a bit worse. Not by too much. It's also a much more expensive item, so he won't have buyback for longer. Get a Rax.
Meanwhile, Army Geniuses, 3 spell prisms. So they're just going to spam the hell out of some of these high ground scenarios. Oh, this Ember Spear, look at this smoke! What a beautiful play from Blacklist. Now that's a setup right there.
He bit the bait, he bit it hard. Turns into a sheep and says goodbye. Does have buyback here. So you have to be wary of this AG jump into the Ember buy. That cost
in blinks. Oh, the Chronosphere doesn't land.
Only
They're going to have to kill the Lich, but that's all they're going to be able to get on that. Meanwhile, the Ravage hits on the 2 supports, and the Rolling Thunder is going to cut on through. Slicing and dicing them. Buybacks now going to come in from Army Geniuses, but it feels like this is a little panicky. They're going to go in. They have to kill Raven here with the
very forced.
The follow-up. They are all in on killing this Raven.
Yes, cheese.
He got off the cheese. Oh, telekinesis toss back, but they can't save the Void. He's dead with no buyback, and just like that, Blacklist may have just ended the game.
That chrono was not good enough. The blinks and the repositioning on Blacklist way too good, way too ready for it. That smoke was major worthy right there. Just a perfect read of what is going to happen on this map. Somebody is coming back top. Somebody is dealing with this wave pressure, and we are already going to be there with a Wukong. She's on Raiden, seals the deal.
Dire's middle
And
barracks.
you're going to get Mega here. You do not have Baseless Void buyback. That might just be the game. Raiden
Yeah,
says,
they're going to go
"Book
to
my
your
tickets,
force. They're
sir.
not going to worry about Megas.
Put me in that Bali hotel."
Dire's middle tower.
Blacklist. They needed a win here to be able to secure their spot over Talon to be able to go to Bali, and it looks like they've just done it. A 3 versus 5 to be able to hold it, thrown at half health. Already giving away the tips because this game is over. This series is over. Blacklist. They're going to Bali.
God damn, to think about where this team started, like especially going a season back or first season, right? So many struggles for this team the whole year. For them to finally get a solid season together, to get a solid win at the end of it, I feel like they're more relieved than happy almost in a way. Like finally, this team is coming together to some degree, and